Welcome to the Northbridge Flute Academy, and today we're looking at Rabboni Sonata number 3 in E. Now, of course, Rabboni spent 30 years of his life in the opera pit of La Scala, Milan, so was very heavily influenced by the sounds that were coming down from the stage. And of course, perhaps the more impressive sounds for him would have been the slow arias, because there's time to absorb what's going on. And if this was in an opera, it would be exactly that, a slow aria. However, it's in E major, and it has a quaver or eighth beat upbeat to the first bar, and the first note at the beginning of the first bar is an A sharp. Hardly what you would call E major. So we realise in this piece that it's an exercise in leading notes, because after a quaver or eighth note, the A sharp resolves to a B natural, which of course is the fifth of the key of A minor. And again, we need to actually, in our sound, show that this is where we're going. We can't just play this. We've got to take not just our own ears, but anyone listening to us on a journey in those notes at the beginning. So something more along the lines of. And in this, we've got a shape then. And this happens right the way through the piece. When we get to bar 17, we have 2 beats of trills effectively. And again, I've always found trills a bit of sort of a crazy thing to do on the flute. It's just shaking the fingers. No, a trill has to be part of music as well. And to make it interesting, I suggest you do this to the trill. So there's a feeling of the trill going to the centre and away again. That happens in bar 17. In bar 24, we've got lots of 30-second notes or demi-semiquavers. And the natural inclination is for us to rush these. And if anything, the more black lines underneath I see, the more I say, hold back, don't let it get ahead of yourself. And this is very true also in bars 26 and 27. In the upbeat to bar 29, we've got the recapitulation, but in this time, instead of we have and that is an exercise. It's a repeated thing for the fingers, but it's an exercise in moving the finger smoothly. If you move the finger violently, those 4 upbeat notes will actually sound staccato. And this runs through the next 4 or 5 bars. Once again, right the way through to the end now, lots of demi-semiquavers, 30-second notes. And it culminates in even more of that chromaticism in the last 3 bars. And then finally, in the last bar, we're back to good old E major. So please do enjoy Rabboni Sonata number 3 in E major.